Hello YouTubers, my name is X Factor. It's been a couple days since I posted a video because I've been enjoying the summer. Our weather finally broke, spent some time with family from out of town, jumping in the pool, enjoying it while I can because summer's almost gone, believe it or not. So this is a Seine Crossing Comeback playing around over across the pond in the UK. So you're going to see me use a tank just to crack that nut because we've got 2 flags, they've got 3, we're down a bunch of tickets, and it's not helping. Every second we don't have a 3rd flag, it's really putting us in the hole even deeper. The rest of the round, the majority of this round, I'm going to use the MTAR. So I'm going to kind of talk about the highlights of this round, this gameplay. So the last couple days, I've been messing with my recording PC as well. It just hasn't been fun in the sun. I've actually been working in the background as these guys trying to cross the river get just blasted and farmed right there. So I've been working on it. There's been tons of tweaks, and one thing I didn't realize when I installed Sony Vegas on my second computer, I forgot to set up my project settings. I forgot to set up my custom renders. So some of my videos have been pixelated and blurry. That it was not the intent of having a second computer to render and record. So I believe I fixed that. And this is the first footage that's coming down the pipeline as I back up to get the side tank shot. And here's the power of the MTAR right here. Just shreds people. Point blank. Don't burst fire, don't anything, hold the trigger. Obviously at the medium and longer ranges this gun becomes somewhat difficult, and if you listen to that, there might have been 2 or 3 different pauses from a guy that range. Anything beyond that, it's going to be rounds of 3 to 5 if you're lucky, but these are the situations you want the MTAR in when you're pushing flags or these close quarter areas as you switch back and forth to targets. And look at that, 3 bullets left, and right now I'm just like saying, please Mr. Medic, give me some love. I know you've got a bag inside of you. Please, just look at me. I'm hurted. Help. Please help. Right? So I've been messing with these settings with DxTory. I've been messing with my Sony Vegas settings. And the one thing I was able to do with my rendering and recording PC is I have a GTX EVGA 560 Ti, so it's a 500 series card. Sony Vegas doesn't let you GPU render with the 600 or 700 series NVIDIA cards. Just won't let you do it, but it still recognizes the 500, so it gives you these super fast renders. So not only were my settings just a little bit messed up, but from my trial and error, I noticed that some of the pixelation occurred with the GPU rendering turned on. So I slowed everything down, went back to CPU-only rendering on my secondary computer, which does have an i7-3770K in it, on air, on a stock cooler. I don't have anything fancy in there because I'm not overclocking it, but maybe I will now, since I'm still going to be CPU rendering. So there you see the MTAR can handle guys at the longer ranges. I'd call that a medium range for this gun, with authority. You just got to be quick on the aim, and I'm going to get the best of this tank, even though I'm going to completely whiff this RPG. Now, the good news is he gave me a side, and I still whiffed. I probably should have gone prone right here. I'm literally holding E, hoping the guy gets out of the tank, but the good news is this. A Wookiee killed me. The other guy who gets out isn't an engineer. So here's where I get like a little thorn in my side. I always like to spawn in on flashing flags and try to contest them and save them. And Seine Crossing, look at the hipfire with a heavy barrel. It's just nuts. Seine Crossing usually puts you right on the flag. One of the very few maps in the game where we actually spawn in on the flag burn, the flag contest point. I'm trying to kill some mines here. So I'm going to get killed, or I'm going to look at this way and notice there's a bunch of window campers. So the rest of this match is literally going to be me saying, hey, I think I can get these guys. You know what? I want to get these guys, and I'm literally trying to find an assault kit to drop a med bag because it is raining nades right there. So I made some changes to my DxTory settings. I've made some changes. I'm using the Matrox codec, which I'll talk about as I nail these settings down. So this is kind of a test as well for the pixelation, the quality, the bitrate, all that stuff, the rendering. And working on their tank again. The good news is my team, it looks like they ran quite a few engineers, so we were able to keep their tank at bay once we got across the river. And if you take a look at the ticket count, you know, we've closed the gap. We're still not ahead. You know, I joined late, very late to this round, and we're only a couple tickets off. Again, you only need 3 of the 5 flags to have the bleed working for your team. And that guy got knifed and killed. So I'm literally in position right now. I'm thinking to myself, all right, is across the street by where D would usually be, or not D, yeah, D in normal Seine Crossing, is it clear? Can I make this run? Because the thing about running in this building is you got to make sure across the street is clear, and I just got done snippered. Probably came from blue, because I'm in green now. We call this building green. And I got snippered, but it's okay. I'm in the building. I've got the MTAR. It's going to make people into roast beef sandwiches. You know, just shreds them. And away I go. And oh, thanks for the ammo. You must have been there a while, right? So I'm going to Batman. Batman, I did a video on this. If you think people are coming up the stairs, jump out. Batman them. Literally, jump out, work your way back around. And I just completely blew that shot there. So it's something that, you know, if you think you're about to get overwhelmed, because there's probably people fighting to get back their camping positions, just run back up like that. And you don't have to go all the way around like I just did. You can jump out right where I'm at right now. It's a great spot because these guys just think they cleared this whole area. So they're just sitting there saying, okay, now we can set up our bipod pros and go to town again. And here you see me trying to kind of microburst the MTAR. If you have time, it really behooves you to microburst this gun at the longer ranges. 2 to 3 bullets a shot. Almost like you would shoot the AS Val is what I found. Microbursting will give you much success. And here's a rumble drop spot. It'll get whoever's behind there. Beep, 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 beep. And for some reason, I decided to make some Inspector Gadget type noise, hoping there was a incoming rumble drop. I always record my comms, my mic, when I am recording. And there's guys spawning in on the burn. Another example. And sometimes it catches moments like that where I go back through to render. It's like, what the heck just happened? So hopefully you guys enjoyed this MTAR gameplay, this comeback on Seine Crossing. We capped them out. That's that. Thanks for watching, YouTube. If you have any questions or comments, don't forget to leave them below if you had some fun. Don't forget about the old thumbs up. We'll see you soon, and I hope this rendering turns out well.